welcome back for the second video for the Stormblood Dark Knight quests. I am essentially picking up where I left with the other video, just a few hours later. And yeah, let's see how Sidurgu and technically Riel behave in this part of the story. For the first time since I can remember, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm not a monster. I do not have to hide. The entire world is open to me. I'm going to scroll him a bit further. Oh yeah, sorry. The quest name is in Memories We Walk for English, and in German I can say later, but I assume it's... Wait, can I? No, I cannot see it here. I believe it said like Warrior of Light, Knight of Darkness, but I will have to double check. Warrior, answer me one... No. Give me one... Warrior, give me the answer to one question. I do not have any doubts that you understood what it means to be a Dark Knight. You know the techniques and you can hear the voices of your heart. 1 second. But you also do have a different face. You are not just the Knight of Darkness, filled with anger. You are also a Warrior of Light. And as such, you have finished the 1,000-year war against the dragons and gifted this state peace. And if both is in the sense of a Dark Knight, namely to protect the weak, then... Wait. Oh, no, wait. Even though both is in the even both is... No, wait, how to say this? Both... I think it's a mistake to do this right after waking up. Even though both is in accordance with the goals of a Dark Knight, namely to protect the weak, it is a contradiction that you cannot deny. Every once in a while you sneak into the costume of a noble hero just to be an angry revenger in the next. To let your lowest of feelings go free. Which is why I asked you straight away. Will you also be a Dark Knight holding your two-hander in the future? And let your hate and your anger run free against those who are cruel. That was more difficult than it had to be. Answer 1 is... I will continue to search in the darkness for those who need my protection. Nothing is more important than my duty as the Warrior of Light. Oh, apparently the right answer will end this, so I can do both. I'm going to do that. Okay, nothing is more important than my duty as the Warrior of Light. I understand. Everyone has to follow their own calling. I wish you the best of success on your journey of light. And he finishes me right then and there. Interesting. Okay, so, yeah. It is Warrior of Light, Knight of Darkness. It's a cool title. Blah, 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 blah. I will follow I will continue to search in the darkness for those who need my help. Good. Then let me say the following, from one Dark Knight to another. This state stands before a lot of changes, and many Ishgardians praise... Wait. Oh yeah. Praise a bright future of praise. Okay, no, this sounds weird to me in German as well. This state stands before a lot of differences, and many Ishgardians are essentially like pray towards a bright shining future of light. But there's also those which are exceptions of this. Ishgardians who continue to stand in a dark shadow. Those who doubt or even try to resist change. To help them is our duty as a Dark Knights. Look around the streets and you will find many benachteiligt. I still have my window open. Ah, yeah, of course. Look around the street of the city and you will find many disadvantaged who who are forbidden from accessing Ishgard's bright future. Find them and protect them. I don't plan to swing my two-hander for Ishgard. It's the duty of the lonely and the weak. No, wait, it's the fate, sorry. It's the fate of the lonely and the weak that moves my heart. Fates like those of Riel. Just like how my fate moved the heart of my master. Guy, you haven't Warrior, you haven't visited us for a long time. Did you travel to faraway countries? She keeps being quite friendly. Where do I have to go? Letzte Wacht? Oh, last vigil. Sure, let's go to last vigil. All of these places sound so weird, just if you're not used to them. Does it say in English last vigil and then in brackets that the house of the Fortums is there? If yes, then I never noticed. Huh. Where exactly do I go? Oh, down there. You look around the plaza. You can even see the manor of Fortums from here. The events that happened there seem to be so long ago. Have you already found someone to protect? That reminds me. Haven't you been a guest of House Fortums? Did you visit them recently? Okay, the answer is the same equally. Well, the German, because I see that in English the answers are very short. So the first one is, sadly no, the Fortums, too many memories will wake. And the second is, the Fortums? I do not think that anyone there still needs my help. I wonder if in German the answer is also the same in both cases, because sadly no, the Fortums, too many memories wake. The Fortums, I do not think that anyone there still needs my help. Let's go with the first. Well, then maybe we should... Okay, no, I guess probably the answer is the same. Oh. Huh? What was that? a noise as if something had suddenly broken. Your Darknight crystal has splitted, well, like splitting broken glass. How is that possible? What is the meaning of this? Please forgive me. I believe that was my fault. I have never seen you before. Wait, I have never seen you here before. Who are you? My name is Mist. A name which is given to the orphans aus den Schwaden? The frick is a Schwaden. I could imagine that Schwaden is maybe the German word for the poor district in Ishgard, but I forgot what the... Broom. Maybe the Schwaden is the broom? I'm not familiar... I said I'm not familiar with what the places are named in the German version of the game. But yeah, it's the name that they give orphans. You have to know I have a power which I can use to help others. But this power needs ether. I saw that your crystal was full of ether, so I borrowed some of it. It seems it broke because of that. I am terribly sorry. I will give you the ether back and repair your crystal once I have helped someone, I promise. Who exactly do you want to help, Mist? To be honest, I do not know exactly. Someone who's sad or lonely. I just want to make someone happy. Come, let's help Mist to find someone who seems unhappy. We had planned to do that anyway, right? A boy with a mysterious power who knows something about Darknight crystals. If that isn't highly unusual. What about you, warrior? We can hardly let the boy just go. He, after all, he destroyed your crystal, and perhaps it's right, and he can repair it. Listen to a little one. We will help you for a little bit. Well, we will help you for a while. Everything seems to be fine up here, so let's go down to the firmament. We will help someone there, and then you can make then you can repair the crystal of the warrior. Okay? That I will. Thank you. Yeah. Sidurgu continues to be much nicer, especially when it's towards children. He's not at all upset. He's just confused in German. Yeah, okay, yeah, Schwaden is the broom. This is the area of the broom and it's called Schwaden. Okay, so Mist is the name that they give to orphans born in the broom or something. But where do I have to go? To the Forgotten Night. Schwaden. Is he... wait. Mist is supposed to be somewhere... oh god, I do not want to run around and find a single NPC in this city. Maybe by the Ether Plaza? Where the heck is the boy? Well, I found those. But where's the kid? has something to say and I want to know what it is, but where is he? Is he up the stairs? No, not up there. Maybe on the maybe up the ramp. By the way, I never actually, even though I ran, usually always try to see and talk to everyone. I have never noticed that these two are just standing here during this part of the quest. Like, they actually are just standing around like NPCs and you could totally run past them without realizing because there's no name! I see him! Okay. I understand that there's a lot of suffering here. The people have lost a lot. I would love to help them. No, I so desperately want to help them. Okay, now I'm satisfied. Well then, angered carpenter. But I keep telling you, I don't have time. Are you worried that you will not get your money? You have my word that I will pay on time. The only important thing is that the statue gets its head back. And its... honor? I do have to do other work... there's other work I have to do. And those come first. I can't help you. You said that last week as well, and I know exactly that you have taken other work afterwards. Just be honest and tell me that you do not wish to help. Alright, then let me speak clearly, my lady. You do not let me. Do not give me another choice. I have already taken another duty to restore a statue, which comes from the Theologicum. Could be the Scholastis? Or the church? I'm not sure. I can't, yeah, but he has taken another work, he has taken another work, request, to restore a statue from that place. I can hardly do this, take the same, work from you, that's clear. But whatever the place is doesn't pay, and as long as I do not see my money, I will not continue to work. It's easy as that. So now you know. Have a good day. I'm actually confused. Wait, he had the choice between her work and the work of whatever the Theologicum is. And he took the Theologicum, but because they don't pay, he's not doing it. But he still has that work, so he's not doing hers either. Is that what he just said in German? That was a bit confusing. Forgive me, did you have to listen to that? I didn't even notice that you were standing there. I want to restore the statue of Saint Valery, the guy. I do want to restore the statue of this dude, but I can't find no one who would do that. Perhaps nobody wants to be honest and tell. Perhaps nobody wants to be honest about it. But I know exactly why. It's because of my cousin. His name has gained great dishonor, and that's why nobody wants to do this work. Perhaps you have heard of him before. His name is Ignaz, and he was one of the Temple Knights that defended the Pope until the end. Officially, he and the other knights of the Heavensward count as lost. But it is an open secret that he played an important role in the horrible happenings that led to the fall of the Fury. Okay, so Curia is perhaps the Heavensward? I feel I'm missing some context. I was under the assumption that Courier is the Fury, aka Haloni, but now I'm starting to think that that's not actually it. Because Azurgarde, like the blue guard, might be the Heaven's Ward, so Courier is probably something else. Like the sort of religion that they have around the Fury, but it's not the Fury. Okay, whatever. It was Ignace himself who had this idea some time ago to let the statue be restored. And to collect the means for it as well, aka the money. I'm convinced that he did so out of love for Ishgard. But now no one wants to have to do anything with it. It would be such a powerful sign to give the statue its head back. Not everything that has been in the past of Ishgard is bad. The Ishgardians need something to hold on, a symbol of the history. The people need something to hold on. A sign of the past of Ishgard's history is something to hold on. Is essentially what she's saying. That's why I decided to continue the plans of my cousin and let the statue be restored. I have managed to get the finances for it, but as you can see, it is difficult to find willing and talented workers. Oh, Ignace, I'm so sorry. Okay. Did you find someone who is sad and needs help? That poor woman. Her story breaks my heart. I will help her with my power. I don't wish for anything. No, nothing I could. That's everything I wish for. Let's go to her immediately. Please lead me to her. Is this her? Do you know this child? He keeps staring at me for a while now. Say, would it make you happier if you could see your cousin again? To see Ignace again? Yes, of course. It would be a chance to find closure and to forgive him. Then let's go to a quiet place where you can remember him and think very strongly of him. What? I don't understand. Are you trying to trösten? Like soothing someone because they're sad. Are you trying to... Oh yeah, console, comfort. Are you trying to comfort me? That's very sweet of you, my child. Let me think. How about the place behind the tribunal of the Inquisition? I sometimes brought my cousin some fruits when he had his duties there. A good place to remember him. And in the afternoon there's not as many people there. Nobody ever comes to that small staircase by the tribunal. I will wait for you there. Can you go there already? I still need... I'm gonna get Riel and Sidurgu. I think it's best if everyone's present. I'm always confused which is the best one for that specific little corner. I think I can jump down from up here. Yep. What did the child say? I should remember Ignace? What even brought me to playing along with this game? There's the child, and it even brought someone with him. But that's impossible. Ignace, is it really you? I thought you are. It is me, dearest Millie. Say, how are the standings of our house? I'm so sorry that I brought our family so much shame. Don't be. Your parents just have one wish, to see you again. They will cry tears of joy when they hear that you came back. I do not plan to go back home. It's better not to change the story. Ignace is dead. He died to fulfill his duty towards His Excellency, a proud member of the Heavens Court. I heard that my plan to restore the statue of that saint... I heard that you want to continue my plan to restore the statue of that saint. I want to thank you, my cousin. I would love to finish it, but there's so many hurdles, like disturbances, essentially. I'm near to giving up, but I will not. I promise you here and now. Your plan is much too important for the new Ishgard, and you, alive, doesn't matter how or where, and one day you will come back and you will see the statue in its full beauty, and you will see the people who will be inspired by seeing it. I thank you, Millie. One thing. Promise me that you watch after our house, and after my parents, after your parents, and especially after yourself. This reunion, I have to thank you, I have so much to thank you for, don't I? Thank you. You have my thanks. It means so much to me. Please make sure that he can leave here safe and sound. Warrior, we will talk about everything later. For now, we should make sure that Ignace can leave Ishgard unseen. We will, oh god, verkleiden, like dress him up in a way that nobody can recognize him. Like a costume. Like, we will dress him up and bring him out of the city. You can come after us later, then we are not as obvious. We can meet at Falcon's Nest, okay? Was that a dream? Is he truly alive? Only one thing is important. I have seen Ignace again. I'm so happy. Falcon. It's actually... I'm about to talk about something during the original recording that I really should not, because it's private and probably covered by some sort of NDA that is not even in any way relevant to whatever I'm doing here. So sorry for this small intermission and probably a little bit destructive mood change. I just wanted to overplay it because honestly it's not relevant in any way and I don't know why I talked about it in the first place. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Bye bye! So, I have been waiting for you. Sidurgu and Riel have continue to no have. Yeah, no, they went ahead. Sidurgu and Riel went ahead. There were just too many people. I know where they are. We have to hurry. He has gone too far from Millie, so perhaps he... Come. Down here? Yeah. Oh wait, it doesn't matter. Warrior, you will not believe it. Ignace, he did... Just what did we... Oh god. Drauf einlassen. Just what did we agree to now? Does it say something if I click on this? Yes, but there's no text for it. Okay. I'm just going to translate anyway. You stare into a dark mist that seems to swirl around itself. I believe one second. My brain wants to go with the literal word again, which is depth. I believe you deserve an explanation. This mist, this is Ignace. With my power, I can make people appear out of the thoughts of others. Once those thoughts disappear, the appearances turn back into ether. The ether for Ignace has come from your crystal. I wanted to help someone with it. And I believe we have made Millie really happy to see her cousin again. Now take back your ether, Kai. Well, warrior, I'm sorry. All you have to do is to attack the dark mist with your soul eater. This one. The mist is gone. You should have been here when the little one called for him. He closed his eyes for 1 second, not longer, and suddenly the night of the Heavensport was before us. Oh wait. Oh frick, I forgot to talk to him again. Okay, sorry. But yeah, the mist is gone. You should have been here when the little one called him. 1 second he closed his eyes, not longer, and suddenly the night of the Heavensport was before us. A unique power to create a person with nothing but the thoughts of someone else. Your crystal is whole again, I believe. It's still broken? Now listen here, little one. We do not know each other for long, so I do not want to be strict with you, but I can tell you that I am not well known for my endless patience. So let me remind you calmly that you promised the warrior to refill his crystal and to repair it once he has helped you. Once we have helped you. And that we have. So, would you please also keep your promise? The ether is back in the crystal. At least the ether that I used for Ignace. It's just, that wasn't all. I had borrowed more than that. So much that I can use my power 5 times. I have given back the ether for 1 time, so if you let me create someone 4 more times, everything will be back in the crystal. I told you I want to help others. Boy oh boy. Don't overdo it. Considering that you want to help others, you are quite a burden. For now, the warrior is in full control of his powers as a Dark Knight, but I do not know for how long. Without the power of the crystal, anything could happen. So it would be most desired if you could ignore your wish and help give him back the ether immediately. You told me you would help. Was that a lie? And you said that you want to help those who need protection. Was all of that a lie? The weak that stand in the shadows, the lonely and the desperate, those who are scared of the future. Do you not want to protect them? I can't be different. No, wait. No. I cannot help it. I have to help them. I only exist to help them. I do not have a choice. The boy is stubborn. Warrior, it's your crystal, your choice. I'm a Dark Knight and I will protect those who need my protection, always. I'm not in the mood, but I also want to get my ether back. Let's go with this. I want to protect those. Thank you. That makes me really happy. We will all come and help you, Mist. Sidurgu is sometimes a bit rash, but he can't help it. I believe that's some sort of illness among Dark Knights. Who allowed you to talk for... Huh. That's what you get for being soft. This is probably that light that always shines through with the warrior. It's more infectious than... Oh god, Pocken. That's an illness that I actually have to... Okay, I have no excuse for this one. No, I have an excuse actually for this one, because I'm very much not fluent in illnesses. Smallpox. It's more infectious than the smallpox of Ratzat-Han. Alright. We have already stood... haven't we already stood long enough in this cold? Let's for now go back to Falcon's Rest, is I think the name. Falcon's Nest. We will see what to do next there. I can't really tell, like, you can probably better because you can actually read the text of the English. I'm just peeking over and my recording screen is covering half of it. But I keep on very much being in love with how cute Riel and Sidurgu are with each other. Mist first. I'm so happy that I met you. It was a lot of fun to see Millie happy. I can hardly wait to help someone else. Ever since Sidurgu has seen it through the abyss, he has managed to control himself better. But that doesn't mean that he can't explode at any moment. I just hope that it doesn't have to hit Mist. Well, great. Now I do not have one but two children that are following after me. What is it? Why is it that it's always that I always draw such brats towards me? I try so hard to be unsympathetic, but there's no helping it. I'm a Dark Knight, and I'm doomed to help those who need protection. No, I'm not complaining. Perhaps we just don't just so we don't misunderstand each other. I love it to follow my feelings for revenge and to let my anger run free. I am a Dark Knight through and through. It's just we will help Mist to find 4 more people to make happy. I desperately hope that someone is among them who perhaps has a stingy, like a stingy grandfather who he'd love to see hacked into small pieces. Because I do not plan to also become the hero of Eorzea. Worse even, to be immortalized as the warrior of light in song. My spot is in the darkness. He is so very much a moody guy. Okay. Yes. So, the next one, so the English title is The Widow and Her Love, and the German title is The Female, like female word for it, The Female Repenter? Büßerin. Penitent. Like someone who's suffering to repent. Alright, Mist. Oh yeah, you're saying the same as before. I'm so happy I met you. It made me happy to see Mealy happy. Does she say the same too? Yeah, since Sidurgu looked into the abyss, he has himself under control better. Okay, no changes there. I tried to dig a little bit into Mist, but even he doesn't know much about his power. All he always says, he only repeats that he wants to help people. And he can only let people appear, nothing else. If you want to restore your Dark Knight crystal again, we have no other choice but to let him help people. 4 more times, to be fair. To be exact. It's annoying, but we can't change it. Interesting, in English I think he whispered that because there's brackets around it, but in German he's just saying it out loud. Well, I like it that Mist wants to help others. We want to do that as well. Or are you, have you changed your mindset? Okay, no, it makes sense in German. The difficulty is just that the way German sentences work is very difficult sometimes to translate. To protect those who need protection yourself, or to help someone help others. Those are 2 kinds of boots, is essentially what he's saying. There's currently no one in the city that needs our help, so I suggest that we next go to... I know the place, the Chocobo Hunter Village. So I suggest that we next go there and look for a fitting duty for our little one. I think it's this. No, there. By the way, I love that he keeps calling both Riel and especially Mist constantly like the small one, the little one. He's such a big brother. Wait, Sidurgu first. There's chocobo dung everywhere. If I get my armor boots dirty one more time, I will forget what I saw in the abyss. I wonder if there's someone here that we can help. I talked with some of the hunters and asked if there's someone here that seems sad or lonely. There's a woman named Lodi who has come here just recently from Ishgard. It sounded really horrible. This woman has to resolve a punishment, and that's why she was tasked to do Zwangsarbeit, like enforced work. To do there's probably an actual noun for that. 1 second. Forced labor. Okay, no. She was sentenced to forced labor in the forest. But on top of that, the responsible inspector is humiliating her. An inspector, unjust punishment, that sounds like an overzealous man of the church. That is a duty after my own taste. We will show it to that villain. Come, warrior. Let's have a little. Let's give that sadist a little surprise visit. Okay. No, that one. But there's one going on here. Real. Sid is not. Sid really doesn't like aggressive clerics. Like, he doesn't. Like, essentially, you should never mention them to him, is more or less the meaning of that specific sentence. Somewhere around this place, the hunter said. I wonder what she did. Oh, I wonder what she has. Yeah, like, I wonder what crime she committed is essentially the implied meaning. She has to be somewhere around here. Don't talk back, heretic. You deserve nothing but death. Forgive me, Lord Inspector. Forgive me, Lord Inspector? You believe everything will be well as long as you apologize, but that's not how it works. Do you think I enjoy to look after your punishment in this, well, dirt hole, essentially? In this dirt hole? I would prefer to sit in my... whatever a cantor is. Cantor. It's a church thingy. And apparently there's no translation. I just gonna say chamber. I would prefer to sit into my. I would rather sit in my chamber in Ishgard, with a nice glass of. I know it. That hot wine that they do in Ishgard. Yeah, with that hot wine, and remember the good old times. To remember the good old times when we could simply give over women like, well, wives, like hag, like a non-nice word for women, when we could simply deliver women like you over to Halona's judgment without much like trouble. Essentially, what he yearns for the time when you could simply say, you're guilty, and throw them off the cliff. Let me guess. This man is the sadistic inspector, and the woman is Lodi, the woman who needs our help. What a disgusting man. Simply listening to him talk makes my fingers itchy to draw my sword. What is it, warrior? Do you know this Lodi? She gave you a sleep draught, and wait, and is one of the people that tried to start a revolt against the peacekeepers because her lover had died. So that's why that's what she's getting punished for. I want to see her. I want that she can laugh again. She did something evil, but only because she lost her lover. She will probably change once she can meet her lover again. You don't plan to bring her lover back from the dead. That's one thing with Millie, but Lottie knows that her lover is dead. Yes, she would probably change if she saw him again. She would die from shock. But if I don't help her, her heart will break. Loss makes people sad, loss makes people sad, angry, lonely. I have heard their voices so many times. I'm starting to notice you're just doing what you want anyway. But don't say afterwards that I didn't warn you. Alright, let us proceed with care. After all, nobody should know what kind of, what sort of tricks we're doing here. Like, Spaß is usually fun, but he obviously means it more in like a trick, a jest. That would not be good for Lodi. Riel, you go with Mist to the outside of the village. The warrior and I will come later with Lodi. You know the woman, so I will. You know the woman, so I will be the one who brings her out to the outside. For you, I have a different duty. Beat up the brutal inspector. Even though the woman deserves her punishment, that doesn't mean that she has to be treated like a slave. Challenge him to a fight and let your two-hander bring a just judgment over him. And if the inspector plans to fight up until his death, then that is how it is. I shall go to the river to fish. You should be able to get rid of this swine dung with your hands. And don't you dare to say a single more word of klagen, like of suffering. Like, do not whine, essentially. If you will, if you do, essentially, like, don't you dare say a single word of suffering. If you will, I will bring your useless life to a quick end, just as you deserve. Go, do it. There. Who are you? What do you want of me? I shouldn't be so rough with the woman? Hey, do you even know what she did? If you ask me, the leader of the High Houses... I'm Eric? Like Lord Speaker? The leader of the High Houses is too soft. A work punishment is much too mild for the there's a noun for traitor, for treason, yeah. A work punishment is much too mild for the treason that she has committed. A judgment of the gods or even a direct path to the executioner. That would be a just punishment for a wife like her. No, for this wife specifically. What's that? You're threatening me? An inspector of the tribunal? Get rid of this, Raufbold. Like it's someone that usually goes to fistfights. Get rid of this aggressor for me. I will pay you a reward. Boom. Boom. There he goes. I always get goosebumps when I see him use his power. Your two-hander brought a just judgment. And Mist was not lazy either. Is the woman somewhere around here? Apparently not. Warrior, where have you been? While you have been away, I did something I did something awesome, essentially. I did something great. Something wonderful. Lodi is currently talking with him, look. Oh right, I didn't even notice because they didn't have the names above their head. Wait, so after the cutscene, so this. I missed you so much. When you didn't come back from the battlefield, for days and nights I cried. I just couldn't understand. Why you? I was so sad, angry, and desperate. I wanted to die. I risked my life. They threatened me with death, and even now, every day. But you're alive, Stas. It's probably supposed to be a French name, but I am alive, Stas. And I know exactly what you would tell me. Sadness hurts, but it doesn't kill you, Lordy. Let me go. Forget me. You can do that, can't you? Oh wait, oops, sorry. But yeah, sadness hurts, but it doesn't kill you, Lordy. Let me go, forget me. You can do that, can't you? But I don't want to, Stas. I want to always remember that there had been a good man like you. No matter how great my suffering is, I will live and I will live and resist? No. Trotzen. Defy. I will live and defy anything and everything. Everyone and everything. You can now stop with this, like, ghost stuff. I know this is just a trick. Stas will never come back. Oh, witchcraft is probably how the English would translate it. Like, stuff that makes ghosts. Was this your plan, hero of Ishgard? It was my idea. I wanted to make you happy because you look so sad. I'm sorry if I did something wrong. The warrior has nothing to do with it. It's alright, I am not angry. Understand that you had nothing else on your mind but to make me happier. And I have to apologize to you as well, warrior. I dragged you into something horrible back then. I have regretted it many times since then. You ended the war between Ishgard and the dragons, and not just that. You have left for new adventures right away. Say, it's in your blood, isn't it? To protect the weak and those without protection. You just can't help yourself, can you? Yes, that is it. No, actually no. Wow, the English one is way different. Everything ends. Wait, what does she say in English then? 1 second. The way they say the war is over now, but it never ends for people like you. What? Oh, okay. No, yeah, she asked me that it's in my blood to help people. Yeah, that's how it is. Probably the left answer then. I knew it. I come from the broom and I have heard the tales. There's one knight, the others say. Wait, no. There's one knight different than the others, they say. Dark and without a shield, but with a big two-handed sword. One who always fights for the weak and those without protection. Continue to fight. It is an endless fight, because there's much in the world that makes one sad. But you have to look fate in the face and say, you cannot get me. Or like, you cannot put me down, essentially. It's a good motto. It's a good motto. It's how I will continue to live as well. And one day I will be happy. Aww. Warrior, the mist, take your ether. Sidurgu. I wonder if Mist will give up. It doesn't go as he imagined it will. I hope that Lodi will become happy someday once she has once she has finished her punishment. Yes, it's over. Take back your ether. You stare into the dark mist that's swirling oddly around itself. Oh, right. Soul Eater it was. Your Soul Eater extinguishes the dark mist and fills your Dark Knight crystal with ether. I assume they said the same. Yeah. Okay. Mist. Thank you that you talked to Lodi. Perhaps everything would have stayed how it is otherwise. She immediately noticed that that her lover wasn't real. My power is utterly useless. Utterly useless, is it? That's what I said. Okay, so we can stop with this play then. With this stage play, essentially. Give the warrior back his ether and we can all go our own ways. I will expect you in Falcon's Nest. Oh wait, tail feather. It's what he says in English, so I probably just... Oh, Federhag, yeah. Look, in German, as I said, I really struggle with the place names. After your talk with Lodi, I had some hope. That perhaps not everything is for naught. It's good that you have been there, warrior. Will you come back with, will you also come back to Tailfeather? I wonder if someone can become happy to see one again that is dead. I believe I would be scared instead. I cannot do a lot with my own power. I wished I could be as strong and brave as you. The little one doesn't want to give up after all, so we have to continue looking for someone that needs whom he can help. Sigh. I would prefer to give a brutal temple knight a new haircut instead of holding the hand of this little boy during his little treasure hunt. But as a Dark Knight, you cannot always choose your own duties. And who knows which evil awaits us next? A fanatic inquisitor? A dragon worshipper who drinks the blood of children? A truly evil stepmother with bad breath? I long for a proper rage, as in like he wants to get really angry. Well, if he says so. Okay. Next one. In English, the next quest is called The Orphans and the Broken Blade. In German, it's Master and Student. Very different feeling. Ah shit, I forgot to talk to the kid. Though it seems to imply from the English at least that they would have said the same, so it might be okay. And so it was just 3. Oh god, that's okay. Another small cultural lesson in German. In German, there's a lot of, well, I mean in English as well, there's a lot of songs for children. And we have one that is nowadays racist, because it's about black people. It's old. Most people have changed it to ducklings or something by now, to keep the song, but rid it of the bad connotations. But the song essentially starts with 10, and each of them, in every verse, one of them gets distracted by something, and then it switches to, so it was only 9, so it was only 8, so it was only 7, and it goes down until it's 1, and when it's just 1, all the others come back and it's back to 10. So you can essentially sing it forever. And the first line that he's saying is essentially from that song. And so it was only 3. AKA them. 3 more times to help. It makes sense to Germans, but you have to know the song for it, kinda. And so it was only 3 more times that we have to help this little one. We should be the ones hanging our heads, not him. Just why did Lodi have to make it so clear that she had seen through his witchery? She pulled out his heart like a bushel of pommel root. First, I would have loved to hack the Mughals for their crazy dance into tiny pieces. But in regards to Rael, they opened my eyes. I wonder if the solution could be with the Mughals again. Perhaps we can at least find someone there that Mist can help. Come, our next station is Moghome. A journey to the Dravanian Sea of Clouds? Are you sure that's a good idea? I am at the end of my wisdom with the little one, but perhaps I do not know how to translate that verbally. Perhaps the wobbling gnomes will have a lecture for us. At the very least, it should brighten up his mood. It's enough if one of us makes a dark face. Oh, whoops. If he can learn something from the fluttering creatures, no. If the fluttering creatures don't bring him to make him have other thoughts, then I do not know what to do. But it is worth a try. She's laughing. All right, next station, next stop, Mock A journey. That sounds fun. Are you coming too, warrior? Once more, Riel and Mist behave much more like children in German than they ever did in English. Hello, Mogi. Most lovely playmate. How are you? Riel and the Dark Man. Are you here to play with me? There's something about these critters that makes me angry. Like, makes me furious. Is it the fluttering? That bouncing pom? The squeaking as sweet as sugar? Ugh. Mist is over there to look around to look at the environment. Can you get him so we can continue? If those pom crazies will do another trick on us, I will essentially I will kill them. I will make it quick and I will make it clean and quick is more or less I think how you would translate it. Where? Oh, down here. The wind, the clouds, the world is beautiful. Thank you that you came with us, warrior. I wouldn't have managed to do anything without you. Just why do you want to help others? From where do you come? The answer seems to be the same for both. I had always been together with others who I liked. They all fought to protect the world, to protect the, to protect others from the suffering and sadness of this world. I just watched, until I heard a voice one day. I'm so lonely, it said. Ever since I wanted to help, especially the lonely and the sad. Who the others are that I have always been together with, that's a secret. If I tell you, perhaps they will hate you. I like you, and I do not want that someone hates you. No, I am not allowed to. I cannot tell. I should go back to Sidurgu. He should not be worried. I don't want him to be worried about me. Did I say something else? Oh yeah. Is this a new playmate of yours, Kupo? Mist seems to like it here. Is he angry? I mean, he's around Mughals, he's always angry. Did you talk with Mist? Do you know what he wants to do? I want to help others. I want to help others. I don't know if I can... Wait. I don't know if I can because I can't look into the heart of someone directly, but I want to try. Then let us leave. This was a stupid idea to try up here. Let's go among true people that do not have a palm on their head. One moment, Sid. I did want to look at the. I did want to look at the sea of clouds. I will be back momentarily. Miss, do you want to come? Wait, don't just run away. Do they not know that there's dragons here? Let alone fluttering creatures that love to play tricks on others. I will give them, like when you give a complaint as a parent. Standpauke. Lecture, yes, telling off. I will give them a lecture that they will not soon forget. Actually, it's funny that I can't apparently not. Oh no, because he's just repeating. Oh wow, they went far in. Oh. My palm is glowing, but in the way that it hurts. I'm gonna flutter away, and then this one. Nothing. Okay. You see this, warrior? First, I could barely resist, like jumping of joy when I saw those almost dead lying palms down there. But I can't find Riel and Mist. What if something has happened here? Help me to find them. You search the path that leads to Asa. I will continue further north and work my way down from there. Riel says that this is a very special place for her, a place with lots of memories. It was here. This is where the Mughals sang their love song. The love serenade, essentially. A love serenade? Love? Don't ask, it was a weird event. But it changed something. You surely have noticed that Sidurgu doesn't speak a lot about himself. But on the way back from Moghom to Ishgard, Sid and I have talked the entire time. I understood a lot of things back then. Sid lost so much. His family, his master, and his friend Frey. I didn't want Sid to lose anything else. I found new bravery. I decided to be brave and... No, I wanted to find new bravery and decided to stay with him. I am not a Dark Knight, but I understand how you can draw power from your emotions. I know that as well. Thank you that you showed me this place. Your memories are valuable to me. This is where you've been. Shouldn't we continue? Say, Sid, do you want to see those you've lost again? What's with... oh, wait. What's with that question? They do not come back, but... if I think about it, there's certainly a few things that I would have loved to learn from my master. Wait, you do not plan to... Okay, this is again a made-up word. I think I'm getting pinched by a dark lamp. Is this you, Sidurgu? Master Ompagne. I apologize to every French person that gets goosebumps from hearing me pronounce these names. I'm very sorry. That's who I was. But you have now become a master yourself, as far as I can see. It is an honor to meet you, warrior. You have long left Sidurgu's shadow, if you allow me the wordplay. You have to know, I once was a hero, just like you. No, not a savior of yours, of course, but I was always ready to go head first into a fight and to do brave deeds on the battlefield. Other than my zealous, is that the right word? Other than my enthusiastic need for deeds, I was a normal temple knight that had never looked into the darkness. I fought side to side with my comrades against the dragons, and we managed to get one success after the other. Soon... the problem is that the sentence is cut there. Soon on every border station and... oh yeah, soon I had fought on every border station and every battlefield. I swung my blade like in a feather, always with the wish to not lose another comrade. I earned a lot of medals. I earned a lot of medals and recognition, and every fight I saw became more difficult. For a soldier, for the fate of a soldier, as it was for me, everything went well. But then it became hell on earth. In the continuously merciless battles, I lost first one friend, then the next. My comrades fell one after the other, and there was nothing that I could do against it. I began to feel scared. I didn't want to lose another one. Or worse, I didn't want to even get close to anyone out of fear that I might just lose them again. That fear paralyzed me, so I couldn't even do a single hit. It was my end as a temple knight, and especially as a hero of the war. This is a story that you told Frey and me a dozen times, but answer me one thing, Master. You could have left the Temple Knights and stopped fighting entirely. So why did you become a Dark Knight? Why did you decide to help me and Frey and lead us to the darkness? You don't ask me this the first time. The answer is something that only a soldier can understand. But if you truly want to know it, then draw your sword and I will show you. You're now old enough for it. I don't have the desire to fight against you. Why does everything at the end of the day turn around the sword? Spare your words. This is what you wanted, isn't it? You made me with your thoughts. You remember me as a sword-swinging fighter, and so I stand before you, Sidurgu, my student. Show me what you can do. Show me your anger, show me your fury, the entire darkness of your heart. And your friends, they should join as well. Give me a last souvenir from this world. Okay, so this is during the fight, so I have to watch again. Is he actually called Sidurgu of the... No. Actually fun also, in English he's called Sidurgu of the Obsidian Heart. Like obsidian is a very fragile but very sharp and hard glass, volcanic glass. But in German he's just called Sidurgu the Dark One. And Opania is the same though. Opania the Deep Black. Fascinating. Oh. 2 Dark Knights and a Druid. They talk too fast. I have defeated less than... I have defeated less than that. No, or more than that probably. And Sidurgu says, Warrior, give everything. There's never been a stronger Dark Knight for you. Whoop! Okay, that is just like... small shit he's saying. At 85% he says something new. So 1 hit, 2 hits, 90, 89, whoop, 85.6. Come on, Sidurgu, get him 85.8, and now he's sitting. Is that everything? Did I teach Sidurgu so badly? The hexagons, they are after Riel. Okay, so the next thing is when he reaches 60%. 79, 77, 74. What was it? 68? 60. Okay. So 67, 65, 62, and okay. You protect the girl, good. But will you also be able to resolve this? Protect Riel. I will keep my the master within range, essentially. How? Control this man. Oh yeah, use sword once. I'm sorry, I didn't see that Sidurgu also replies. Nobody can resist this attack on his own. Do you know no mercy? Is everything alright? I can barely keep up with the healing. And was that everything you got, Master? And next at 30%. Okay, so now I can be a bit more serious because he's... You're still standing. Okay, 30.9. And next. Do not let her out of your sight. She needs your protection. God damn it, he's playing with us. Warrior, look after Riel. Okay. Anything else? You trained him well, Sidurgu. I am not yet at my end. My student received this last lecture of me. What? Sidurgu, Sidurgu. I do not want to lose any more than this. Seems to be when he's... Fate is without mercy. It takes what it wants. And next seems to be when he's actually dead. Free. Finally free. Okay. You defeated me. You are a Dark Knight through and through. You as well, Sidurgu, but I'd never had my doubts about that. It was a pleasure to cross blades with you once more after such a long time. Be silent. I had to take a lot, so keep your jesting. No, this was supposed to be praise. My scared student became a true Dark Knight, one that seeks his equal. I believe you're now in the right state for my answer to your question. I had lost the belief in the war that the Temple Knights led. All those lives that were lost without any sort of resolution. It all seemed so without reason. Anger and fury became too much for me, and I stepped into the darkness. As a Temple Knight, as a Dark Knight, I fought in a new way, with new techniques, and I saved many from death. But every time when I saw them go, I thought the same. Death may separate us, but is it different in life? No matter how much I love someone, no matter how much I protect someone from danger, there's always a day when he or she will leave my life. Death has brought much sadness into my life, but I understand now that loss and saying goodbye is just a part of life. It's how the gods willed it, and I have learned to accept this truth. Even now, a moment of farewell approaches. Hero of Eorzea, don't you want to? Will you not set me free with a strike of your sword? There's one more thing I have to say. There will be many battles before you. You will win a lot, respect, treasure, new friends, but you will also lose a lot. Do not be scared of that loss. Wait, I'm not sure where in the text, English text it would be. Do not be scared of that loss. Mourn the things you lose, because from those feelings a Dark Knight draws his power. Okay, so this is until he's talking. Remember those that had stepped into your life. Keep them in your heart. Even when they're far away, they can't be closer than that. Let your feelings run free, and they will make you the strongest of Dark Knights. Farewell, Sidurgu. You chose the right path. Fight and protect those who you care, who are important and dear to you. As if I didn't know that yet. Sidurgu and you got hurt in the fight. This is my fault. I'm really sorry. You know what you have to do, warrior, soul eater. Why the fight? What was the use of that? I think this is just the same as always. Yeah, it swirls around itself. And it goes back into my crystal. And with this witchcraft has found its end, and you got back your ether, at least a part of it. And thank you, warrior. Little one, I wouldn't have thought that you are so well versed in fights. I'm sorry, I didn't want to fight. Now you are hurt. This was my fault. I did get a hit quite strongly, but I'm used to that. But but try to hold back in the future, okay? I do not want anything to happen to you, especially not by the hand of one of those beings that spring from my thoughts. I lost against my master, but only because I never thought that I could win against him. Sid, this wound is pretty deep. We should go back to Mockholm. I will care for your injuries there. Sidurgu's wound has to hurt a lot, but he has seen his master again. That has to have made him happy. In that case, I'm happy as well. Sidurgu's master said that... Sorry, my phone. Okay. In that case, I'm happy as well. Sidurgu's master said that one has to accept loss. But it's so much better to be together with others. So come, let us hurry, so we can reunite with Sidurgu and Riel. In English, Mist is so bent on the whole redemption thing, and in German he's very much just he legit is just a child that doesn't like seeing people sad, without even understanding himself. He's gonna be healthy again, right? Masopan was pretty strong, at least in Sid's memories. Oh wait, Mugi as well. Does he have an ouchie Kupo? Okay. Oh, whoops. I didn't see that Rhea wasn't on the screen. 1 second. For comparison again. Masopan was pretty strong, but at least in Sid's memory. Hush. Okay, Sid. I'm really sorry, but it will take a while to until I can fight again. Once my wound is healed, we will continue the search for your ether. I promise that. 2 more times, then your crystal should be full again. That's what the little one said. And next quest. Oops, that one. Okay, so in English the next quest is called We Can Never Go Home. In English it is essentially the warrior who was defeated, the defeated warrior. Okay, I know that. What does Sidurgu say? He got me worse than I thought. My shoulder still hurts. Does he still have the ouchie? Oh, he doesn't. He's not able to talk at all. Okay. Missed. Riel did what she can, but Sidurgu's wounds are still not healed. And I want to help others that are sad. Kai, can you go and find some? Can you go with me to find someone? Thank you. Where should we look this time? Perhaps at a place where horrible battles have happened? I'm pretty sure I can use my power there to do good. Gurabania comes from Orient? I do not know that place. And there has been a big fight? Then let us go there. I do want to help someone badly. I'm sorry that you have to look after the little one. But remember, warrior, there's an end in sight. 2 more times we have to help him, then you have your ether back and you can say... oh god, I don't think there's a word in English for that. Like, farewell, but it includes the word never. So I never want to see you again, essentially. Like, instead of until next time, until never. I will return to Ishgard. The fluttering creatures with their fun-having make my blood boil. Let us meet again once your kindergarten trip to Albania is done. Is there something else? I'm about to jump to Ishgard. I can barely wait to leave this nest of poms. I stay with Sidurgu. Mist likes you. And you will probably be able to help him good enough while alone. Quickly, he waits for you, surely. Okay. There. So this is Casmorans. There's a lot going on here. War makes me scared. And the people are so busy. We will not find anyone here. I know, let's go a little bit outside of the gate. There's probably it's probably less busy there. Are you coming? So he doesn't like a place with lots of people. I'm not sure if it speaks for or against what I care about, but this is actually the only questline from the 60 to 70 quest of Dark Knight that I remember quite well. Like this one. I don't know why. I always forget the other characters that we help. It's just this one and the final one that I remember. Is someone there? My eyes are like blurry. Like he can see but badly. You're the warrior. What are you doing here? The poor man. He's so weak. Are you friends? Who is that? You have a beautiful voice. The warrior and I, we met once, but no, we are not friends. He saved my life. and he gave my comrades, we all were under the orders of Lieutenant Meffred back then, with medicine. Without this hero, we would have all been lost, died in a foreign land. And then... Oh god, I do not know what the word is in English. Well, no, I know what the word... I could translate it. I don't know what the term is for the game. Eisenmask, like Iron Mask. I'm not sure. I assume it's a griffin, but I don't know if it was something similar to that in English. Without this hero, we would have been lost, died in a foreign land. And then my comrades and I, we willingly joined, I assume, the griffin. You know what happened to them, right? They all died at Balsa's Wall. The gods seem to like me because I'm still alive, but I don't have a home anymore that I could go back to. So I live out my existence in caves and in corners that I can find. I commit to a punishment without knowing who judged me for it. And now I'm tired, too tired to continue. What are you saying? You cannot give up. I want to help him, Kai. I want him to be happy again. I will use my power. Think. Who would you, in this moment, love to see again? It doesn't matter who. My comrades. I would love to hit each of them on the shoulder again, especially Hudart. Whoops. Yeah. He told me that he met you, hero of yours, once. He was one of the doppelgangers of the Griffin. He shouldn't have died. He was a good man. Just like you, Gallian. Hudart? Is it you? How is that possible? Have I gone insane? Whether I'm speaking with a ghost or an hallucination, it doesn't matter. Hudart, there is something that you can do for me. Return to Ralga's Reach. Pray at Ralga's statue and pray to the Destroyer to look over our comrades. I will not be able to do that anymore. I will. I will pray for them all, and for you. I want to talk with you, but not here. Are you leaving? I'm happy that we could meet again. Even if, oh god. Because there's two evens. Even if you have been an imagination of my mind. If we pray at the statue, will Gallian be happy again? I don't know what is happening, but I will fulfill Gallian's wish. It's probably his last. Will you not go with me? I can understand if you do not want to work with someone who helped the Griffin. But something is different. My memory seems to play tricks on me. I do not know if I will make it to Ralga's Reach on my own. Let us go with him. You can protect Hudart with your big two-handers. And it is for Gallian. Thank you. Let us go for Raga's Reach, for Gallian and our comrades. Okay, I'm not allowed to talk, okay. Thank you, you were our rescue. I wanted to fight, but I didn't remember how. How it is all so weird. We saw you at Balsa's wall. When I saw that you were fighting for the other side, I understood that I had done a mistake. And many of my comrades felt the same. We just wanted to save our home. Is everything okay? Are you dizzy? I'm sorry. It's okay again. We should hurry. Go, continue. Ordard, I have to Ralber. He cannot go further, but why? We are not as far away from Gallian yet. I think I understand. I only exist in Gallian's thoughts. He was barely... Wait. He was so incredibly weak, more dead than alive. Once he dies, I will disappear. Let's hurry, else Gallian's last wish cannot be fulfilled. I will make it somehow. He's too weak. Gallian is too weak. Even my power can't help. I have to further to reach Cuff. Hodart, Gallian, you have to keep going. It will be better soon. That I'm even here is a miracle. I do not want to waste it. It was a mistake. To follow the Griffin was a mistake. We thought that we would help our homeland. Interesting, in English he's singing, in German he's talking. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna scroll where the song ends. I have to beg the Destroyer for forgiveness, not for me, for the others. I will pray for them. You are a knight of darkness, but we have seen the light in you, warrior. It's not far anymore. I will make it. No. Warrior, Hodor simply fell and didn't move anymore, and then he dispersed. He called it a miracle that he was alive. He really wanted to pray for Gallian and his comrades. Gallian, Perhaps it's not too late yet. Quickly, let us go back and... No. I don't know. It's over. Oh Gott, versagt. I failed here. I failed once more. My power is entirely useless. Take your ether back. I cannot do anything with it anyway. Yeah, he's saying the same. That one doesn't change. I assume that one will not either, so... Zoop. Yep. Oh, whoops, sorry. There. Oria, let us go to Relga's Reach and pray. It's the least we can do for them. Actually, no, it's not the least we can do for them, it's the least we can do. Period. That we can still do. Doing these quest line during the night, in-game night, is actually pretty good because the music is more somber then. Let us pay respect here. At this prayer stone, the believers of Ralga pay their respect and beg the destroyer for strength. Okay, so oh no, the emote is called something else. This. Gallian Hodart, can you hear me? We have prayed for you and your comrades. Of course they can't hear me, they're dead. Gone. When I was together with you. Wait. While I was together with you, I should have felt your sadness and your fear. But it wasn't enough. Loss. He never visits you. It is always with you. But you already knew that, right? Yes, that's the reason why I hold this two-hander. I do not think about it. It is how it is. Yes, that's the reason why I hold this two-hander. To protect those who need protection. Yes, that's what you and Sidurgu have in common. It's impossible, no matter how much I try. I said that I want to help someone 4 more times, but I have done nothing to reach that goal. I will try it one more time, one very last time. I said that I have borrowed your ether. That isn't exactly true. In truth, that ether was mine, and I borrowed it to you. So please help me one more time. If I truly can't help anyone with my power, then I know that it's all useless. If only I had more ether, or a stronger power. Come, let's go back to Ishgard. Sidurgu and Riel wait for us, probably. Wait. What is this system thing? Pike Falls? One quick second, I want to know where Pike Falls is. What is this? Where is this? Huh? Who or what says this green text? Who is this? Ah! Weird. Thus let me live unseen, unknown, thus lamented, let me die, see murder, It is in Gurabania. In the fringes Pike Falls. One quick second, because I tried to get all the text. Where the heck is that? Pike Falls refers to the majestic drops of the Vilodina River. Like, can I go back to the dude's corpse? Is that a thing I can do? One second. I never actually even considered that I could go and look for him again. Which technically makes sense, actually. Like, he can hardly go away if he's dead. Huh. He actually is there. Galen breathed his last breath. You swear to do everything to fulfill his wish. But that is not... And I can't turn the language to English right now to check if this is actually... if this is the same. Like... Does German just describe what I see while the English has some sort of prayer? Curious. Okay. Alright. What am I doing? Why am I walking there? Forgotten Night. Welcome back. What? Is everything alright? You're back. How did it go? Well, that's not a big surprise. But at least you got the ether back that Mist took from you. Where is he, by the way? You thought he would be here? No, we haven't seen him. Rude? Oh god, stupid puns, bro. Is Sid just a type for that? Mist is the name of the boy, right? But Mist, if you write it with an I instead of a... Oh god, how do you even say the letter? Like Mist, the second letter in Mist, here. Instead of that letter, if you use an I, it means dung. Like mist, M-I-S-T is dung of animals. And in German, a curse you can say to someone is being a Mistkerl, aka like you're a stinky dude. It's mean. And he's saying Mistkerl. Like if you say it, it sounds like the curse, but he uses the boy's name. So that dude, that rude dude has probably run away with the rest of your ether that he still has. Well, what do you say to that? Perhaps he still appears on his own. He's not able to do much on his own anyway. Mystical. Okay, final one. So the English name for the next one is Our Compromise, and the German one is From the Darkness of Your Heart. Just where is Mist? The boy is still not back. Either something has happened to him, or he has changed his mind and doesn't come back at all anymore. You said he wanted to help someone one last time. Just what does he mean? What he means with that, only he knows, I guess. We should look for him. You last saw him at Vralga's Reach, so we should start our search there. Perhaps we can find a clue. I will come as well. Then I can keep looking after Sidurgu's shoulder. It's gotten better, but it still hasn't healed fully. And I'm pretty good at finding clues as well. Okay, he's just accepting that, so... Back to Vralga's Reach. What? Oh, whoops. 1 second. Oh, I think it's the resistance guard here. Looking for a boy with blue hair? No, I think I would have noticed that one. I'm standing here, have been standing here for a while. I do not think he entered or left. There's no boy, there hasn't been a boy with blue hair. Okay, so... somewhere around here, Sidurgu and Real are. Did I run past them and I didn't see? Also, there's a Gillo, whoever that is. I mean, I'm gonna... the resistance beast tamer. A boy with long blue hair? That's who I'm looking for. Last night, during a routine through the chocobo. Last night I made a routine check of the chocobo stall. When I suddenly heard a voice, I'm so sorry, and then I saw a boy with long blue hair run away. I was questioning why the animals didn't make a noise and kept on sleeping, but when I looked, they all were dead. And the weird thing is, there was not a single hint of any kind of injury or poison. It was as if their souls had been stolen. Who does something like this? If I can find this boy, I will punish him badly, essentially. Say, are you something like... oh god. Are you something like a responsible... are you responsible for the boy? If yes, you better pay for my dead animals. Where the frick are the two of them? I see that the final one is over there in the apothecary area, but... are they by the stone? No. Ah, there they are. So... He cannot simply disappear like that. And Sidurgu... Listen around, someone has to have seen the boy. And Gillo... Today there's been a lot of interesting people coming by. And then next is Aurelia, the doctor. There. Yes, I have seen a boy around here. He has asked all of the druids about about a lot of things, mostly about ether, if I'm not wrong. He was a pretty boy. If he wants, I wonder if he wants to become a druid himself. Okay, now I can go back to Sidurgu. So there. I don't have a good feeling about this. I hope that Mist is feeling is okay. I hope that Mist is okay. Have you found something? Have you found out anything? One thing is clear. Mist is stayed behind out of his free will, but why? Only he can tell us, I think. We have to find him, and let's find him and find him quickly. The guard here said he had seen him. He went through the tunnel to the peaks. Let's follow him. Okay. Look, look, these cadavers. It's like with the chocobos. The animals are dead, but there's not a hint of any kind of injury or sickness. There's no doubt Mist did this, but I wonder why, and especially how. We know that he can manipulate ether. I wonder if he simply withdrew the ether from these, whatever the animals are called. But why would he do such a thing? I do not know that, but one is sure that he has collected a lot of ether. We should hurry and find him before something else happens. Let us split up. We search to the south of here. You look at the crossing in the east. He has to have left us a clue somewhere about where he went. We will meet later then. You do not find any hint about Mist. Perhaps Sidurgu did have more luck. Oh, nice. Whoop. We found him. At least I think that it's him. He has changed. It has to be because of all the ether that he stole from the animals. And look who he brought. Istrid, the heartless countess. He not only asked us to help someone, he wants to get rid of us, the ungrateful boy. Riel did commit revenge on her mother, but the darkness, the fear, the horrible memories, all this time she had buried them deep in her heart, and Mist has used those feelings and created Istrid's image out of them. I was scared of you, so I wanted to scare you back. Now I'm feeling sorry. Who are you? What are you? Why did you do this? You know that. I am Mist. But more I do not know. When I received the ether from your crystal, I could not remember anything of that which was before. Everything that I am, I took out of your crystal. I was born from your crystal. What is with the, what except for ether is inside the crystal of a Dark Knights? Exactly, the memories, the thoughts of all Dark Knights from multiple centuries. You do know what happens with strong ether and strong emotions. No, I'm not one of them. It wasn't that much ether. I was born from your desire to protect the helpless. That's why I soothe the sad and help the lonely. I want to create a world in which no one has to ever lose anyone else. That's why I'm giving them back. That's why I give back. That's why I bring back those who they miss most. You're playing God over life and death. I have to say, you really have looked deep into the soul of a Dark Knight. But a world in which no one has to lose anyone ever again, such a world you want to create by doing witchcraft on people that has nothing to do with the path of a Dark Knight. The world is unjust and it will always stay that way. Life and death, give and take, come and go. That is the way of things and you will not be able to change it. Oops. Every Dark Knight knows that. We take our sword in hand and fight without delusion that we will ever have that one final victory, but we will fight. That's our destiny. What you are trying... What did you achieve with your attempts to help? See that your path is the wrong one, and give the warrior his ether, the rest of his ether back. No, I will not. I have heard the voices, how lonely they all are. They ask me to soothe your desires. Once I'm strong enough, I can do it. I can bring everyone back. Nobody has to ever be sad again. I will do this for you as well, warrior. That's what... You know that, right? It makes me sad, but I have no choice. If you stand in my way, then I will have to show you... Then I will have to give you a lecture. I have looked deep into the darkness of your heart, warrior. You will be surprised what I have seen inside it. Apparently Mist has a... By the way, Istrid is called Istrid Godhead, but in German it's Istrid, she who fears the gods, essentially. What is Mist called? He is called the Delusionist, but in German it's Mist the Misguided. I want to help, don't stand in my way. You have no chance, I have seen too much inside your heart. She's not talking. She didn't talk. Okay. Interesting. She's just not saying a word. Next one. Haven't you fought enough? You have to understand. There's so much sadness inside your heart. Fights lead to death, to even more loss, even more farewells. You could ignore the pain and protect your comrades, but that is a journey without a goal. One after the other will leave, until in the end there's no one left. The Dark Knight yearns for freedom, free of the need to act for others, free of anger and revenge. I wanted to give you this freedom. I want to help you. Because it's you who are truly lonely and alone. Wait. Yeah, no, lonely and alone. What are you saying? Let that be my worry. You have understood nothing. You have understood nothing. No Dark Knight can ever be free as long as someone needs protection. That is our fate. But what use is it? Who gives us a helping hand? Who talks to us to make us happy? It is us ourselves, no one else. Deep in his hearts, he knows it already. Frey? I am Frey's image, made from a quarter in Kai's painful memories. I am not here because I am your enemy. I am here because I'm a part of him. Are you ready? Take my sword, so you can't complain later that you had to fight with a blunt edge. No, stop. You're not helping anyone. All you know is fighting. Memories, thoughts. To live with those we love forever. That's the way to defeat loneliness. Oh, great. Oh, great. I forgot. Well, that looks like an interesting fight. Exactly to my taste. But it's time to keep this, to stop this boy from playing around. Because I do not plan to stay for long. Now I kind of am curious about the level 30 to 50 as well, because Frey behaves different, I feel as well. Okay, so it's he's called Frey the Dark One. Essentially, he has the same title as Sidurgu. they're both the Dark One. Okay, talk to me, Frey. Oh, wow. Okay, stop him. He wants to stop me to help the lonely. Frey doesn't say a word. Maybe. Maybe I'm killing them too fast, that could be. Or maybe they're not talking. Why do you not understand? I can make the world better. The pain of a Dark Knight sits deep. They never stop, but it is them who keeps us going forward. Without pain, no Dark Knight can survive. I'm gonna go slowly, just in case. Why do you not let me help? It is you who are lonely. The fight of a Dark Knight is not without use. We will succeed. We will always succeed. Severin the Knightly. It's not enough. My power is not enough. I'm not sure. Oh wait, no. So as long as there's still people summoned, it's likely this bunch. So I think, yeah. How can I lose against you? I do have my power. This is it. Use your Soul Eater on Mist. Take back the rest of your ether. And this thingy here is called Ancient Mist, essentially. Eat his soul! Wow! Oh, that would be it. Okay, so yeah. After using Soul Eater. I don't want to leave you. I am so sorry. I just wanted to help. I wanted to take the pain away from you. Saying goodbye hurts so much. Yes, it hurts. But the pain becomes a part of you. It lets your heart beat and grip your sword tighter. When you lose someone, is it thus better to forget them entirely? I lost many that I loved, and I don't want to forget even one of them. I remember them often. A farewell leaves a wound. It can heal when you find new friends. When you help... Wait. If you help each other, take each other's hand, and go a part of the way together, then you can forget the pain and keep the memories. It requires strength, trust and strength. You have experienced yourself that it doesn't go without that. That it doesn't work without that. We understand what you wanted, but you cannot defeat the pain of loss by avoiding the loss. Yes, I understand now. I brought so much. I caused so much trouble for you, warrior. You have your ether back, but please also take the last bit. Wait. But please also take my thoughts into your crystal. I came to this world as a savior. I leave it as someone who was. I leave it as someone who was saved. Oh. Thanks, guys. Thanks for just leaving without saying a word. Bye. Welcome back. There you are. I'm sorry that I just disappeared without a word. Mist's appearance threw up a lot of questions. Questions about the innermost of a Dark Knight. Our pain, our contradictory fighting, our loneliness. You... you worked through that much better than me. I'm still confused, but in a weird way, I'm calmer than ever. I am happy that we went through this together. Warrior, I will forever keep it in my heart. Mist was born out of the crystal of a Dark Knight. But why exactly in that moment? Was there something that made it happen? Perhaps we will never understand now that Mist is gone. After all, there's barely a Dark Knight stronger than the Warrior. So it's not surprising if something like Mist comes out of exactly his crystal. But perhaps there was something, a thought, that caused a spark? Oh, whoops. Sid, your wounds have opened again. Please sit down so I can look at it. You should also rest, warrior. If you meet someone again who needs your protection, you should be ready after all. I'm still not certain what we want from this adventure, or if the world of which Mist dreamed would be a better one. I doubt it. But at least you got your ether back. Go back to the place where it all started. Perhaps you can remember what caused Mist's appearance, if you not already have an idea for that. I do. If I wouldn't have my wound as evidence, I would have thought that all of this was just a bad dream, or perhaps a bad joke. But Mist was real. I wish that the world of which Mist had dreamed would someday be true. A world without fighting, without loss. Oh, you do not want that, girl. We learned in Endwalker that we do not want that kind of world, trust me. I saw what happened under the golden tree. Go to the place where it all began, which was when we remembered a certain night, a good friend. Actually, just out of curiosity, does the map show? Yeah, it does. It would be funny if it would be like that other quest line that just had where you have to guess. Okay. Man of Fortunes. Look who's there. What brings you here? Isn't it a bit cold to stare holes into the air? Why didn't you visit us recently? Why didn't you just visit us? The manor is right around the corner. One barely sees you in Ishgard. I heard that you are traveling a lot, even into faraway lands. Please tell us some of your adventure stories. It would be a great pleasure. You're always a welcome guest in House Fortams. Nothing will ever change that. I understand, of course, that with your adventures you are not having a lot of time. But say, why did you at least long a little bit for Ishgard? I knew it. You are free to go wherever you wish, but a part of your heart belongs to Ishgard. It belongs here. Visit us sometimes. Speak with me about my son. You spend so much time with him. To talk about him, I would do it. To talk about him would bring him back for at least a moment. Kamin. I know the word. Not furnace. In our fireplace. In our fireplace is always a log ready. If your time allows it, come and warm yourself. And it's done. Yeah. And that is the end of 60 to 70. Darkest Night. I don't remember how long the last bit was, but I'm gonna do that as well. And maybe I do 30 to 50, but that one will take a long time, because it's a lot more quests. I'm not sure yet. I do not think I will. But yeah. See you in the next video.